many people out there have been speculating on, that Meghan Markle has lied about her age. Is she actually older?
What if one of the biggest royal controversies of the decade did not originate inside palace walls, but in the unresolved questions surrounding Meghan Markle herself? For years, her half-sister, Samantha Markle, has suggested that there is a version of the story the public has never seriously examined.
I'm going to quote Tom Bauer by saying, he said, look, we all laughed at Samantha and she was right, and everything she said has come true.
According to Samantha, Meghan's public narrative does not fully add up. While tabloids and official biographies have often portrayed Meghan as a flawless, self-made Hollywood success, Samantha has long claimed that even the most basic details, including age and early milestones, deserve closer scrutiny.
And there was something, in my opinion, missing in their eyes. It didn't seem real to me.
Every birthday post and every carefully staged milestone celebration invites a question critics continue to raise. What if the number being celebrated was never the correct one to begin with? Supporters see coincidence, but skeptics see a pattern that feels too consistent to ignore.
And there's a very big difference. It was deliberate.
When Samantha first voiced these concerns, she was widely dismissed. Fans labeled her jealous, resentful, or irrelevant. But over time, some observers argue that old magazines, family photographs, and anecdotal timelines have complicated the narrative enough to warrant discussion rather than dismissal.
I'll tell you why. What she told the royal family, what she told Harry, wouldn't have jived, wouldn't have been consistent with the truth.
If Meghan adjusted parts of her public timeline, critics argue it would not be about vanity alone, but about image control. In that interpretation, the royal image becomes less a crown and more a carefully tailored costume. Once one thread is pulled, commentators suggest the entire fairy tale begins to feel less secure.
There's nothing original here.
I hope you're having the best birthday you've ever had. Thank you for everything.
Which is really such a fake.
Long before Meghan Markle became a duchess, Samantha Markle described her as something else entirely. A mystery defined by missing or shifting years. According to Samantha, certain family memories, school timelines, and personal milestones never aligned with the version later presented to the public.
I remember when she was born, big new addition to the family, and we just have a very young sister here.
Samantha has also claimed that Meghan's public statements about family estrangement conflict with her own lived experience, particularly regarding their father. To Samantha, these were not misunderstandings but deliberate emotional distancing.
When she said, I lost my father, we knew that she didn't lose our dad. She iced our father.
Questions reportedly resurfaced when Meghan's official biography gained widespread attention. Thomas Markle, their father, has suggested in interviews that some dates felt too polished, too precise, compared to his memories of driving his daughter to auditions and supporting her ambitions during years that did not seem to match the official timeline.
Her childhood was with me.
According to Thomas, old photographs, handwritten captions, school documents, and family correspondence appeared to place Meghan at an older age during certain events than public records suggested. To him, this was not royal intrigue but a simple matter of arithmetic that no longer worked.
There's nothing original here.
When Thomas cautiously voiced these inconsistencies, media coverage often portrayed him as confused or unreliable. He has maintained, however, that certain moments are indelible in a parent's memory. First jobs, first cars, graduations, and birthdays marked on holiday cards that still exist.
I got it through high school. I got it through college.
One piece of evidence frequently cited by online commentators is a March 1997 issue of 17 magazine. In that issue, a woman identified as Meghan Markle was reportedly listed as 21 years old in a lifestyle feature, a detail that reignited debate years later.
She delivered it like an actress delivered it.
But apparently for me, that doesn't matter.
If Meghan were born in August 1981, critics argue she would have been a teenager at the time, not legally an adult. Defenders suggest the possibility of a typo or mistaken identity, but skeptics note that the name, photograph, and California connection appeared to align too closely to dismiss outright.
In my opinion, she would still be a waitress if it wasn't for Dad.
This magazine mention became, for critics, the first physical artifact supporting an alternate timeline. Unlike digital rumors that can disappear, print records remain fixed. To those questioning the narrative, the page represented not proof, but a reason to keep asking questions.
How can you get your age so wrong?
Two versions of Meghan Markle's life now exist in public discourse. One is the official version, born August 4, 1981, progressing through carefully documented milestones. The other, described by family members and commentators, suggests she may have been several years older during key moments of her early career.
This is a copy of 17 magazine, and it was published in March of 1997. In it, it mentions our Megzy is from Los Angeles and that she was 21 years old at the time of publication. That would make her birth year at around 1976.
The contrast resembles two parallel scripts, one refined for press releases, the other pieced together from family recollections and archival material. Neither side has definitively prevailed, leaving observers to debate which version feels more authentic.
So there is something that is not connecting. There is something that is not right.
These questions have also extended into discussions about pregnancy timelines. When Meghan announced her pregnancy, headlines celebrated what was framed as a healthy royal pregnancy in her late 30s. Critics argue that if she were older, the narrative would shift significantly, as pregnancies after 40 typically involve additional medical oversight. They point to the privacy surrounding medical details as fuel for speculation, while supporters counter that privacy does not equal deception.